Hey everybody, SC Swamp Fox News. I know y'all probably seen on Carolina Guardian's channel, news channel, that my court date went wonderful, and I was found not guilty, and it was sponged off my record. And I've heard say it does that anyway. When you're not guilty, it gets sponged off your record. Not true around here, because years ago they tried to get me for a false police report or something, and they found me not guilty, and it's still on my record. I had to pay $200 to get that damn thing off. But it was real nice in the courtroom. I give McWhite one kudo. Most of his traffic charges that was in the court when I was in the court was driving under suspension. And he was giving everybody another court date to give them a chance to fix their driver's license. Good. I like that. Even the judge was being lenient with a girl that's simple possession of marijuana. And I forgot what else she had, but it's the first time she's ever been in trouble with the law. So the judge give her this other thing to go through. I'm not quite sure what it is, but y'all probably know. But the main point, the judge was being very fair, and McWhite was actually giving people second chances. But I could tell he's never been faced with a charge that he had explained and talked to the court about, because he was dumbfounded about what he should do. But the police report, I'm going to read y'all a little bit of it. I'm just going to give the gist of it. You know, they said that me and two other subjects was videoing a traffic stop. Okay, that was a lie, because it was only me and Carolina Garden. The third person was a female friend of the two driver, with the driver and the passenger. They used her different ways in the courtroom. Said I was being disorderly, and he didn't have time. He was worried about his safety and trying to do his job, because I was out there being disorderly. That was the first part of his report. I was told, along with other subjects, to stop cursing and leave. Not immediately, but we was told, cuss again, and I didn't feel like going to jail that night. So, said there was a crowd of people from Quincy's outside, including little kids. Now, my lawyer stopped the video several times, because Quincy's is behind the stop. And my lawyer stopped the video several times to show there was never a big group of people, and there was never any kids. I think a couple of employees came out, and there was people going into the restaurant. So that was a big crowd that I was disturbing. Sheila was placed under arrest for breach of peace, was very disorderly and threatening. Oh, it was very disorderly and threatened to file suit against Sergeant McWhite and the county sheriff's department. Yes, that's true. I will do that. And I don't know why he put it in the arrest report. Maybe to give the judge a thing, Mrs. Big Shot thinks she's got something. Okay, on the way to the detention center, on call, Adam, chief, was notified of the incident. So he called the chief and notified him of the incident, which, if that was true, the chief don't know what he's talking about either. Who was that? Chief what? Kimberly. K-I-R-B-Y. Kimberly. So if he had called him and that chief told him to arrest me, then he don't know what he's talking about. And it's got where I was arrested, Okay, he said, after exiting my vehicle, I heard Bettingstein and 2 other interviews using profanity while yelling at, I'm not going to call him, well, okay, Sergeant McWhite. Other individuals recording, disturbing public and other, disturbing the public and officer safety. Okay, when is yelling at the officer, this is officer safety? Damn, don't blow bubbles at him, he'll die. Okay, Sparky the driver, follow him, cussing. I mean, he's never, his biggest lies was I approached him when he was on the traffic stop, which that was incorrect, that there was 3 of us, 2, we was in the street, public driveway, there was a crowd with children, 2 employees and some customers going in. He did put in here that I videoed his computer, including small children, surrounding businesses. There was no, well, they surrounding businesses, but only Quincy employees came out. But anywho, they tried to, first thing that White tried to do was ask Carolina how many times has he disrupt a police traffic investigation. Carolina goes, none. He's like, he looks at the judge, and Carolina proceeds to say that we don't go there to disrupt. We cross the driveway to get off from their side, because actually we was on that side when they pulled up, so we crossed the driveway to get away from the traffic scene. We don't never approach inside the traffic scene. So that knocked his little question down. Then Boo the Fool looks at the judge and says, after the judge done told him he can ask me any questions he want and whatever questions he want to ask. Not unless they been, what's that word, son? Eject. Eject? Reject? Something like that. Anyway, he asked Carolina Garden, how many times have you been arrested for this? And Carolina kind of looked my lawyer stood and says, I object. Carolina Garden's case record don't have nothing to do with Miss Bettenstein's case. Judge went, okay, you're right. So he looks at the judge kind of funny, you know. You have any more questions? No, I'm done. I didn't have to really answer any questions. I'm not saying my mouth didn't open up, but I didn't have to answer any questions. The judge watched the video, and when he got about halfway through the video, he said he's not going to prosecute it, but he still wanted to watch the video. I think it was entertaining to him and educating to him. And my lawyer told him there was 3 court cases, 2 in South Carolina Supreme Court and 1 in the United States Supreme Court, saying that officers should have thick skin, in other words. They held to a higher standards and pretty much grow some balls. And he pretty much told that to the officer. He said, with your, how did he word that, son?
What?
When he told the officer to grow balls.
Oh, a well-trained officer wouldn't let this happen.
Yeah, a well-trained officer wouldn't let this happen. And that's pretty much telling him, grow some damn balls. So it got, I was found not guilty and it was expunged. So our next step is we're going to go ahead and file a lawsuit on McWhite, on Carpenter, and that poor little sweet boy that was in the back didn't say a word. I feel sorry for that officer, but like someone says, he didn't stand up for the oath either. But that poor boy said a word to me. He didn't approach me, but he didn't help me either. And that's it. That was his constitution. That was the oath that he took against domestic or foreign. So I appreciate all of y'all. NC Tyrant Hunter, I'm glad yours went through as well. I hope Simplified Matt gets the same results as we did. And God, I surely hope that blind justice will soon be free. So I'm going to try to look for I got them written down. If not, my son has them. But I'll put it in my link. The petition to sign for blind justice. And if y'all want to send a gift to blind justice for his legal fees and whatever they're going to use it for, he'll appreciate that too. You know, he is a veteran. If I'm not mistaken, he was a Green Beret veteran. That's why he can't tell nobody his MOS. But I wish Miss Justice all the best. Hang in there, girlfriend. You're strong. You're very strong. And y'all just give a lot of support for blind justice and help us get him out and help us find justice for him. So I'm going to call it a day for right now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell. Love and peace out.